In this video, I'm going to go through what you should be looking for when you want to back up all your files and folders from your PC. So I'm starting here at the desktop, and on your desktop you normally have a number of icons which are short links to various applications that you have on your computer. In this case, I have a number of them listed here on the left hand side, and they are only shortcuts, so they don't need to be copied. But you just do need to check, have you got any files or folders on your desktop. In this case, I have a PDF here, so I'm going to move that back to my documents. So if you have a number of them, you can simply click them and hit Control and select a number of them at once. But basically I only have the one, so I go right click on top of it, and you have a send to function there which will actually send it directly to my documents. You can also cut it and paste it into my documents. So in this case I'm going to send it to my documents. When I go to my documents now, what it's done is it's actually created a copy. That one is called Art. You can see it's listed there again, so it actually does create a copy in your My Documents. Okay, so I can now move that into Recycle. The other place to look is maybe your videos and music or pictures. So I'm going to look at pictures. Okay, so here you can see, great example, I have pictures all over the place. So take some time, delete the ones you don't want. So to do that, right click on top, delete it, and it's gone. Okay. The other thing you may want to do is you may want to create folders and move your photographs into them. So to do that, click up here, new folder. I'm going to call this C&M. I now have a folder here called C&M, and I can simply click, holding down my control key, left click, left click. I can click a number of them and simply drag and drop them. So take some time and tidy up your pictures library. Next one is music. If you have any music downloaded, again you need to do the same thing in here. You need to go through them, delete the ones you don't want, and so on. Finally, videos. Again, do the same thing. Go through these, see which are useless, see which ones you want to save. In this case, if you want to delete one here, right click on top of it, select delete, select yes, and it's gone. You may also again want to create a folder. I'm going to call this CNI. I'm going to call it CNI2. Okay, and you can simply drag and drop videos into it. And then finally, the main place where you need to do some work in is your My Documents. Now, as you can see here from my Documents, it's a mess. I have files and folders. I have nothing organized. So I do need to spend some time going down through these, opening and deleting the ones that I don't want, and creating folders and moving things around. By organizing your folder here or into type, or sorting it into type, gives you a clear impression of what you have. So it'll put up all your PDFs. So if you want to delete them, you just simply right click on top, just highlight it, right click on top and delete, and it's gone. Okay, and you can work down through them. Again, do the same thing if you want to create a folder, and if you want to call it, I'll call this one Click View, and you can simply move any documents up into the Click View folder, and you do that, and if you do spend some time on that, you'll have yourself organized very easily, and you can have everything nice and tidy. Okay, the next thing to do is actually to get some way to store your documents onto it. You have a number of options, a USB key or an external hard drive. Now, the size, basically, depending on what you actually have in your PC, will determine the size of the external drive or the USB key that you need to purchase. So to find out what's actually in your computer, the size of your files, if you simply right click on top of your My Documents section and select, left click, select Properties, you can see here that in my Documents I have 88 megabytes. Okay. So I don't even have 1 gigabyte of storage there. So less than 1 gigabyte in My Documents. If I click on my videos, I have only 345 megabytes there. Okay, so not too large. My photographs, I have 96 megabytes. Okay, so you can see that I don't have very large files. Okay, so you can see what you need. Also including if you decide to extract your emails out and include it on it, you may have very large email storage. But basically, if you purchase maybe an 8 gigabyte USB key, you probably should be okay. But if you do have a lot of videos or photographs or music saved, you may want to look at something larger like a 16 gig or perhaps an external hard drive. And you can get them in various places. You can get them, I've seen them in Lidl and Aldi and Argos. Many places do them. You can get them online. The external hard drive is probably about the size of a calculator, and you just use, it has a USB end which goes into your computer. They generally you can get 320 gigabyte. They're huge. Okay, you can go up to 1 terabyte. The USB keys you're familiar with as well, they simply go in there. But what I would recommend is that you label it, put your name on it, in case you are working on a school computer or a centre computer and you walk away and leave it behind you. Possibly this time of year a lot of people are doing that, so it would be good if it's labelled. You can go back and find it. Okay, so you have your way of storing your files, so all you do is simply plug them in. So you can see here I have a USB file put in here. So if I click on my USB file, you can see I have a number of folders here. So what I can do is you can actually create a top folder if you wish and just call it all backup from school if you want to do that and put everything into it. Okay, so when you go into that, you can start putting your items in there, or you can simply just come back in here. So if I start in my documents, I can simply start selecting my folders. So in this case, if I hold down my control key and left click, you can select all or 1 or 2 of your folders. Then I simply go right click, copy, select my USB, and in here go right click, paste, and it will start copying across my folders, and you can see them popping in there. Okay, the more you select to bring through, the longer it will take, and obviously videos, photographs and movie sounds will all take longer. Okay, that's just about to finish now. Okay, so they're gone in there now, so I can see now that I have those copied, and that's simply it. When you go into there, you'll see there's the document that I uploaded into that folder. So again, just a recommendation, I would suggest that you label your USB key or your external drive just in case you lose it, and put it somewhere safe over the summer. When you then come to get your new Louthmead account, it's very simple. All you will do is you'll put in your USB into your computer and you'll do the same thing. You will hit control and you'll select the folders that you want to bring into your new account, and you right click on top, copy them, and then you will go into your new My Documents and you will simply right click and paste them into there, and in that way you'll have your new, or you'll have your old files and folders into your new account. So hope this helps.